stuff ready to go. Hi Kristen. Hi. Brittany's in the house. Hi friends. And for those of you watching on the replay, we are talking about enzymes today. So a lot of you guys do know that I graduated from Aveda as an esthetician. And something that I'm really passionate about and like low-key I'm obsessed with are chemical peels, masks, all kinds of like skincare stuff. And I don't really talk about it too much. I give some tips and some tricks on Instagram, but I don't like get into depth because I really want to reserve that for things like this, like a live or an IGTV, which I'll be posting later. So if you can't stay for the whole thing, you can definitely tune in later. It'll be on living on my page. But one of the things I want to talk about are enzymes. Okay, so you have 3 categories of exfoliators, okay? Exfoliating meaning like removing the dead skin cells from the surface of your skin. And I think what comes to mind for most people are like the manual exfoliators, which are like your grainy ones. And please don't use this ever, but think like St. Ives, like the peach, whatever it's called, that grainy exfoliator. Do not use that. It's so, I mean, some people like it. I just highly do not support that type of exfoliation. It's super harsh. So you have your manual exfoliators, you have your chemical exfoliators. Think glycolic acid, think about BHAs, AHAs, those kinds of things. Chemical peels, you can even consider your cleansers kind of an exfoliator because you're cleansing the skin. And then you have your enzymes, which a lot of people also consider like a form of chemical exfoliation. But I like to think of them as their own class, right? Enzymes are like their own little world, and we use enzymes when we digest our food. Enzymes live within fruits, they live within natural organisms. So something that is not as abrasive as a chemical peel and not as abrasive as a manual exfoliation, the enzymes are a great way to get rid of all the dead skin cells, like keratin buildup on your skin over time. So if you're feeling like your skin is really dull, it's looking dehydrated, it's looking maybe acneic, maybe you're having some irritation or some kind of skin issues, I always say first you want to treat the problem, which is, let's say it's acne. Treat the acne first, and then you can start infusing things like enzymes or chemical peels or any types of like harsher exfoliators into your routine. But for the purpose of today, we are talking about enzymes. Now, an enzyme, it's really just there to dissolve whatever's on the surface of your skin. If it's like build up for several days, you might be an oily person like me, you might have some more extra oil, extra stuff on your skin, and a regular cleanser may not be able to get all that stuff off. So what I like to do, and I'm going to demonstrate for you guys today, is from Cosmedix. Okay, so that's a great question, Kristen. So rosacea, you have to be super gentle with your skin. You have to find products that are really tailored specifically to rosacea because you don't want to make that irritation and that redness worse. You want to find something that's calming, soothing. So some of the teas can have those properties. So I will reach out to you in the DMs and give you some suggestions. And then I'll definitely do a video on sensitive skin because this is not going to apply to people who have active skin conditions, and that are super sensitive, or if they're like you have really bad acne flares, like flare-ups at the moment. So I'm gonna demonstrate and you're gonna see the process happening on my face with this stuff. So this is called Cosmedix. Let me see, can you see? And it's a pure enzyme exfoliating mask. Hi sister, hi Emma. And I'm gonna demonstrate, because this one you only keep on your skin for like 3 to 10 minutes. I can't stand 10 minutes. This one starts feeling really itchy and tingly like pretty quickly. But what I'm trying to work on right now is, if you can see, it's smooth. My skin is smooth, but I have this post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Now this is from me having to wear a mask at school. So at school for 10 hours straight, I'd have to wear a mask. I'd get a 1 hour break and breaks here and there, but that mask was on all day long. So just imagine you're breathing out bacteria, you're breathing out all this nastiness, and it's just living on the surface of your skin in this moist mask, right? So that was me 3 days a week, and it created some acne flare-ups, and then my skin tends to hyperpigment. Now, I am guilty. I do like to pick at my skin sometimes. I do it with clean hands and I do it with the right stuff, but it leaves stuff behind, right? So my skin is flushed. I don't have acne breakout. Right now, my skin is completely smooth. These are all just the evidence of what was left over. So I'm trying to remedy this with chemical peels, and I'm also trying to remedy it with enzyme peels and masks. So I alternate my routines pretty much weekly. Now this one I do about once a week. So I'm gonna start by applying this one. And let me tell you a little bit about what this one is. So it's a cranberry exfoliating mask. So this is an enzyme mask. It smells really good. It smells very fruity. Yeah, it smells really good. I use it often, and I will say, so you can look up the brand. It's called Cosmedix with an X. I will say that this one caught me off guard, okay? So I did it one morning, and my husband walked in, and I had only had the mask on for like 3 minutes, and all of a sudden he's like, oh, what happened to your face? And I had a call like, I don't know, 20 minutes later. Oh my gosh, my face was red as a tomato. So I'm gonna show you guys, because I'm gonna put this mask on right now. Now you wanna apply it to clean, toned skin. What I use for my cleanser, let me show you. I use Neutriums Niacinamide Cleansing Gel. It's got hyaluronic acid, it has vitamin C, it's really affordable. You can get it at Target in most countries. She's an amazing blog, like a YouTuber and also beauty editor for magazines, and she created her own line. I think that's like $13. It's super soft and silky, and it doesn't leave a residue behind. So I really love that cleanser because I have acneic skin, and that one hasn't forced me to it hasn't made me break out, which a lot of the cleansers can do. So then I did that, and then I toned by using a niacinamide skin mist and a facial mist and balance tone mist. That one's from Little Seed Farm. It's all organic. It's from a farm out in Tennessee. This little family has like this beautiful farm, and they make their own products, and it's really light and refreshing because I know I'm gonna basically strip it all off with this, which is fine because I can always just retone again with something really light. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to my face now. I'm gonna also, you can see the consistency. It looks like cranberry, and it smells really good too. Let me put it in my hair. Probably should have done that first. Okay, so, and I want y'all to see the transformation of the skin. You really don't even have to work it in that much. Everywhere that I put this mask is going to look like a tomato. So let's talk a little bit about different kinds of fruit enzymes, because there's fruit enzymes. Oh, sorry. It doesn't have any grit or anything, real quick. You gotta be real careful with your eye area. I'm not really rubbing it in, I'm just making sure that it's got an even application. Oh, but no joke, you're gonna see my face start to turn red like a tomato. And I also do a little bit of my neck because who doesn't want their dead skin cells off their neck? So the way I like think about enzymes is I think about them as like little Pac-Man. And they're the little Pac-Man that want all the dirt and the bacteria and all the nasty skin cells that you have on your skin. And so, I don't know, for some reason it's fun for me to think of it that way. Let me put the rest of my hair. Oh, okay, so right away I feel it. This one is a very active enzyme mask. And on the instructions it says, it's a weekly mask that lifts away dull surface skin, refreshing cranberry enzymes, gently exfoliate, removing impurities for a healthier, smoother appearance. Now, you apply this a small amount. That was actually probably a lot, but I'm not going to do this again for another week. So, and I also spread it pretty well to freshly cleanse and tone skin. Day or night, leave on for 3 to 10 minutes. Then you follow with your serums, your moisturizers, and your sunscreen. And then also note, with stuff like this, you are gonna be sensitive to the sun. The redness for me doesn't go away for, I don't know, probably like an hour or so. So I don't have a timer because I'm on live. So if somebody can just keep track of a few minutes, like 3 or 4 minutes, that would be great. It says up to 10 minutes is fine. I have a towel right here that I'm going to wet once I'm ready, and I'm going to remove the product from my face. But right now I feel like tinglies all over. I can feel that it's working. So if you're someone who really likes to feel like the mask, you know, I really love tea tree. I really love scents, and I really love like natural scents like eucalyptus. I like mint. I like fruit scents. I like to feel like whatever it is that I'm using is working. So if you're like that, then this one is definitely for you, but just proceed with caution. So now let's talk about, while this is like marinating on my skin, what's funny is that it's going to stay like this. Like you see the redness right now? It's going to stay red, and you'll see. Let's talk a little bit about, hi Joanne. Let's talk about the different types of enzymes that are out there, because an enzyme can be a lot of different things. So I'm just going to talk about pumpkin and then cranberry. Cranberry is used, it's like a natural benzoyl peroxide, right? So I use benzoyl peroxide in my skincare routine. It is basically a bacteria killer, okay? So it goes on clear and it absorbs really quickly into your skin, and this is what helps me get rid of any acne or any upcoming acne that's coming out of my skin. So I have to put a good amount of this benzoyl peroxide on, but that really works for me. Now, some people prefer salicylic acid, some people prefer other types of treatment solutions or serums or whatever, and that's totally fine. This is just what works for me. So naturally, your cranberry enzyme peel is going to work for me, or exfoliator is going to work for me pretty well, because I already my skin likes benzoyl peroxide. So I do also recommend that if you are new to the enzyme world, if you're new to trying enzymes on your skin or masks or peels, that you take it really slow, okay? There's no sense in like going too hard. Hi, Patricia. No sense in going too hard and risking hyperpigmentation or anything like that when you don't have to. So if you feel like, okay, a couple minutes is good enough, then roll with it. And maybe you do it every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. You don't have to do it. Thank you. Look at my face. I'm doing an enzyme peel demonstration. You don't have to do it as often as I do, which is weekly. Okay, so back to what I was saying, because I do have ADD and I don't want to lose track of what I'm trying to explain here. So we talked about cranberry enzymes, which is the one that I just did, the Cosmedix Pure Enzyme Cranberry Exfoliating Mask by Cosmedix. I just said that. But there's other ones, right? So we have this is a mud mask that also has, oh my gosh, if y'all smell this, you would want to lick it. It smells so good. It smells like pumpkin pie and like cinnamon. Oh, it smells so good. Anyways, this has pumpkin enzymes in it. See, put it right here. Now, pumpkin is really good for declogging your pores. Let's see what else. It has a little bit of AHA in it. Oh my gosh, yes. This one's called Farmhouse Fresh Splendid Dirt. It's actually made in Texas, and it's nutrient rich. So that's what it looks like, right? It has some active minerals in it. It helps minimize your pores. It helps make your skin look and feel radiant. So yeah, pumpkin enzymes, they also have that renewing effect. And there's other things out there like papaya, okay? I don't know about you, but I'm Costa Rican, and so something my mom loves to use for everything is papaya. And papaya is definitely really helpful for reducing redness. So Kristen, you were asking me about what to do for someone who has rosacea. So papaya might be a good option for you. Let's see, it also lightens post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So this stuff right here, and it helps clear your skin of blackheads and acne. Papaya also helps with smoothing your texture. So if your texture is rough and you're feeling like you need a boost of, you know, renewal, I guess you could say, that's a good way to go. And you can find these products online. There's a ton of company. I know, they're so good. I used to not like them, but now I do. So you can find different brands that have enzymes. Most of the time an enzyme will not come like that. It'll come like a powder and then water, and then you mix it together and then you apply it, which I think is actually a great idea because you don't activate it right away. Right now, this one is sitting in here and it's being activated because it's mixed with other ingredients, right? So you're gonna lose the boost of it because over time the enzymes are just going to be so active that they're going to die off, right? So in the same regard, if it's powder and then you activate it by adding water, then it's pretty preserved for a longer time. So that's something to think about if you are in aesthetics. Hi Summit, we're just talking about enzymes here. I have an enzyme peel on my face, papaya. Now I'm going to go ahead because it's been like 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and rinse it off with the lukewarm water, and you're gonna see my face is still gonna be red, okay? Watch. Even though the red is coming off, and I'm being very gentle. It looks like I'm maybe being rough, but I'm really not. Like, I know how my skin tolerates things. And I've used this mask many times before, so I could be rough and it still wouldn't matter, but I just want to show you guys how it's still red. Do you see the redness? So the little Pac-Man, the little enzymes came in and were like, you know what? I'm so hungry. I want to eat all your dead skin cells that maybe your cleanser didn't take off, maybe your double cleansing didn't take off, or your manual exfoliator didn't take off. And now it's there and it's like, I'm going to eat up all this stuff on your skin. So, hey Ron. Now you can see it's a little bit red. And like I said, for the very first time, if you are trying enzymes, do not do it before a Zoom meeting, okay? Do not do it before a call or like if you're going somewhere. Like I was saying earlier, I did it the first time and my husband walked in and was like, and I didn't know, I felt that it was tingly and stuff, but like legit, it's red. Look, it's so red. It doesn't sting. So it's not like a chemical peel. It doesn't sting. It feels like something tingly. It doesn't sting at first. I would say that feeling would be like, oh, that doesn't feel very good. Same thing with pumpkin. Pumpkin is very active. You will feel it on your skin. So definitely proceed with caution. I would say maybe look into something that's got that you can use just a tiny bit of at first, or do a patch test. Do a small area just so you can prepare yourself for what it's gonna feel like. Because I didn't know what it was gonna feel like, and I didn't know what it was gonna look like. So I walked out of the shower like this, and he was like, what the heck is that? What happened to you? And I'm like, I don't know. What do you mean? I'm thinking my hair, my skin's supposed to be glowy and fresh and looking great. But no, the cranberry enzyme is like I was saying earlier, it's like a benzoyl peroxide. So it's going to be a little bit active. Like I said, yeah. You know what? And I said that I had a Zoom meeting that day, but I didn't. I had a client. So I went and saw someone in person, and they were like, and I had to explain, oh, I'm doing an enzyme peel or an enzyme mask, but look, like, the reason I'm doing it is for this post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation that I have right here. It's smooth. I don't have acne. I don't have active acne. It's just scarring, and it takes my body a while to get rid of it. It's from wearing a mask at school too long and then reusing the mask. So this enzyme peel, I do it about once every week, and I alternate. So let's say on today's Monday, I'll do the enzyme peel. So maybe on Thursday, I'll do my pumpkin mask. And then I also have another one that I really like from Cosmedix. This one is called the Clear Deep Cleansing Mask. So this one's also active. Let's see. Okay, I don't know. Deep, there it is. And it smells so great also. Oh my goodness. It smells like tea tree. Let me see what the active ingredients are. I know it has tea tree in it. Eucalyptus, I feel like. You can use this, and this one has a little bit of a manual exfoliation. So manual, like a grit, like maybe like sea salt or sugar or fruit pit, something like that. So, or even like a, what is it called? Like a jojoba bead. So, yeah, that is it, y'all. I am so thankful that y'all tuned in, because I just wanted to hop on here and talk a little bit about enzymes. I'm going to be talking a lot more online about chemical peels. I'm going to go through the process of a chemical peel. I'm going to talk about different types of acids, like your glycolic acid, like your retinols, vitamin A, some other ones like your PHA, and I really want to talk about the differences between them. Mandelic acid, I want to talk about the differences between them, because people are scared sometimes to try new things, and so I kind of want to walk you through it, let you know my experiences. And because I've been doing chemical peels since I was about 25, haven't done them recently because I was breastfeeding and because I was pregnant. But I'm telling you, chemical peels are an amazing way to reset your skin. So I'm going to be talking a lot about those throughout the weeks, and I hope that you can tune in. Thank you, Summit. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful day.